Hello friends, and welcome to the New Year's Shred. I am super excited to get started with you guys on Monday. It's going to be an amazing 4 weeks together, starting off the year with some awesome sweaty workouts, getting our insides all cleaned out for maybe some little extra holiday treats that we enjoyed over the holiday season, and just getting ready to just start a brand new year with a fresh new start. So I'm super excited that you're joining me for the next 4 weeks. Just to remind you of a couple of things about the meal plan. So I have 4 weeks of breakfast ideas and lunch ideas, and then 4 specific weeks of dinner plans for you guys. So as you're sitting down on Sunday to do your meal prep, you'll want to print everything out. You'll have all of your breakfast ideas there, all of your lunch and snack ideas, and then your dinners weekly as they come each week. So you'll sit down, you'll plan out what you're going to be eating for the week depending on what your schedule looks like, as well as when you'll be able to do your workouts. You really want to make sure that you're planning. Planning is number one key to making any of these shreds successful, as well as any healthy living style successful, is planning it out. So you want to make sure that you do that. So those are your meal plans. Now, people always ask me, like, how much should I be eating calorie-wise? That's why I highly recommend using MyFitnessPal. Now, I know for the holiday shred, I wasn't super strict or really encouraging you much to plan in your calories, because we were maybe eating a little bit more, but we were burning calories and just trying to maintain our weight. Well, for the New Year's shred, I know some of you guys want to drop 5 to 10 pounds, or maybe tone up a little bit, or just maybe feel good and get rid of some of that extra water weight from the holidays. So I will ask you to put in all of your food into MyFitnessPal, so that way you can track and see where you are. And if you're trying to lose weight, it'll give you a specific number of calories to eat. Now, if you have an aversion to tracking your calories and it just doesn't work for you and you don't really like to do it, don't worry about it. We're going to be eating clean, and that is the most important thing. Making sure that we're getting plenty of fruits, vegetables, good fats, lean proteins, some really great nourishing things for our bodies. So that is the most important thing as far as the food goes. But I do want to help you, and if for some reason you're not really feeling like you're losing any weight and you're having some issues, maybe, there's lots of different reasons that, people, women especially, don't lose weight, and why sometimes we get stuck in a rut. And I'm not a registered dietitian. I am a Nesta certified personal trainer, but I'll do my best to guide you, or at least give you some resources to help you figure out what it is that might be putting you stuck in some area that you're trying to break free from. But I think no matter what, you're going to feel great, and that is the most important thing, that we feel refreshed and ready for 2015. So those are as far as the meal plan goes. As far as the workouts, there are going to be 5 different workouts every week that I'll be sending you. Each workout is anywhere from 30 to 45 minutes. You can do them all from home. All you need is an open space, a yoga mat, a stability ball, or a bench, as well as some free weights. If you have a kettlebell, I do give some alternatives if you want to use kettlebells. So that is something that I want you to make sure that you are specialized in, and you know how to use the kettlebell before you take this up. So I am not encouraging you to use it, but if you do have one, I will show you some modifications that you can do, or advanced moves that you can do with the kettlebell. That's all you need for the workouts, as well as a timer. You want to make sure you have a timer, and sometimes a jump rope, but you can always just do an air jump rope as well. Now, as far as the warm-up, in the holiday shred, I said you can just do whatever you want to warm up. You could even do a little dance session for 10 minutes, but I will give you a little warm-up video with each workout. It's going to be the same. In case you don't know what to do for a warm-up, it'll just give you something to do to warm up your body before you hit that workout. The workouts are high-intensity interval training for the most part. We do some strength some days, some cardio and abs some days, some full-body workouts, really just toning you up, helping you to use those muscles that you might not be used to using, but I will always give modifications for you so that you know what to do in case you need a modification. If you love to run, or you do like a cardio class and you're trying to fit that in with the shred, no problem at all. I would encourage you to always try to stick with the strength days, and on Tuesdays and Thursdays is when I try to do more of the HIIT cardio days. So maybe on Tuesday, Thursdays, and like Saturdays, do your runs or your cardio. You can mix it up. Remember, this is not tailored to any specific person, but you can always tailor it to your needs. And then ask me questions as well, if this would be good or that would be good. I always say it's better to do a cardio and things after you do weights, just because that way you're not tired and you might hurt yourself doing weights from doing your cardio before. And there's a lot of other reasons, but some people can't do that. Some people have to do their weights first and then their cardio. I completely understand. As long as you get it in, that's totally fine. Always remember to stretch and cool down after all those workouts, as they are intense. So make sure you get some good stretching in there if you can. Drink plenty of water and continue to eat lots of those healthy foods to fuel your body. So I also recommend using a polar heart rate monitor or some kind of heart rate monitor. It doesn't have to be polar. I have a Loop. I love my Loop. I wear it all day long. It's awesome. If you got one for Christmas or something else similar, you're going to love it with this Shred. It's so great to be able to find out how many calories you're actually burning. Just it helps maybe motivate you a little bit. Maybe you get to 250, but you really want to burn 300 a day. Whatever it is, it's not about the calorie burn, but sometimes it's just a little extra motivation to push yourself. So it's really nice to see your heart rate and see that you're getting it up there and not just chilling. So that is also a wonderful tool, as well as making sure you always have a nice 32-ounce Nalgene water bottle or water bottle that you can continue to drink lots of fluids through the Shred. The one thing I haven't talked about as far as the food, we talked about the workouts, but I'm also encouraging you guys to join the diet bet. So this is something we don't do for the holiday Shred, but I do for the New Year's Shred, because who doesn't need a little extra cash after the holidays? So all you have to do is you pay $15 into this huge pot online. It's called the Diet Bet. You throw it in there, and at the end, everybody's a winner as long as you lose 4% of your body weight. So if you're not trying to lose weight, this might not be a way to get you motivated, but if you are, it's a great motivator, because no matter what, you either earn your money back, or most of the time, not everybody loses 4%, but I hope that most of us do. So you'll get a little extra cash. So I encourage you to join that diet bet. It's going to be a lot of fun and a really great encourager. And then also the Crazy Sexy Diet, or Crazy Sexy Cleanse, as I'd like to call it. It's an awesome book by Chris Carr. I've done this cleanse 2 times. I'm going to do it one more time with you guys, bringing it up to 3 times. It's not for me a way of living. Some people eat like this all the time. Vegans do, or gluten-free vegan people. But for me, it's just a really good reset and a restart to the new year. It helps cleanse out any extra goodies I might have been eating through the holidays, and just a good fresh start over. So I'm giving you guys some recipes for that. Not all the recipes. I encourage you to go on Pinterest, online. Great resources for you to find Crazy Sexy Diet recipes. But basically, it's no gluten, no sugar, no alcohol, no meat, no dairy. I know, no fun, right? For 21 days of the Shred. So not do the whole Shred, just kicking off the first 21 days together with this. So I hate the idea of thinking no, I can't have this, no, I can't have that. So better yet, just think I can have fruits and vegetables. I can have whole grains that are gluten-free, like brown rice and quinoa. I can fuel my body with just lots of nourishing, yummy, delicious, bright colored foods. Now, the meat thing is really hard, and the protein sometimes is hard. I don't like to eat tofu myself. Some people have no problem eating tofu and tempeh. That's fine. My stomach does not handle it. So I'm including eggs, and she doesn't have eggs in there, and you don't have to do that. But I'm going to do some eggs. I feel like I've done that before with this cleanse, and it helps just as good, helping lower my acidity in my body, getting all that high acidic foods like coffee and wine and chocolate and things like that, lowering it, balancing myself out, clearing up my skin, helping me feel a lot lighter from the inside out. So if you'd like to join me in that challenge, I hope you do. We will start that together on Monday, so you really want to get prepped for that. So like I said, I'm going to give you some recipes for that. Really, that's hard with the calorie counting. Honestly, when I do this, I don't count calories. I just eat all the nourishing foods I can get in my body that help me feel full and feel refreshed. So I'm going to answer lots of questions I know in the Facebook about that, as well as emails. So bring them on. I encourage you to go get the book if you don't have it already. It's called The Crazy Sexy Diet by Chris Carr. So that is an optional. If you're not joining in on that, that's okay. You're still going to be eating clean, and I'm going to ask you guys to eat no sugar at all. So really stay away from any unnatural sugar. So, apples and oranges and fruit and stuff like that is fine, but no added sugar to any of your food. We're going to try that for the whole Shred, even those who are doing the 21-day Crazy Sexy Diet. So much information, guys. I know if you've done my Shreds before, you know a lot of this, but for those of you who are new, I really want to make sure that you're ready and on board. Last but certainly not least, we have the Facebook group. It's going to be private and secret. We're going to put you guys all in there so we can encourage each other for the next 4 weeks. It's where you can ask me any questions. Make sure that you tag me if I don't answer, because there's so much talk going on. feel free to send me a direct message so I can make sure that I answer your question. It's also a time where you can ask your fellow shredders some questions and just maybe they have some tips for you or things that they've learned and things that they're learning together. It's also where I'd love you to check in weekly with how you're doing. Give me your non-scale victories. I really love those, saying, hey, I got 4 workouts in. I was able to eat clean. Maybe not perfect, but we all have those imperfect days and we're all here to encourage one another. So like I always say, you're going to get out of the shred what you put into it. So I really hope that you guys put in everything and that you guys take away so much more, and that I am here just to coach you and encourage you and to get you feeling refreshed for 2015. So thank you again for joining. I can't wait to get started, and I'll see you guys on Monday.